Let's talk about the episode. Let's talk about the episode. So we got a little murder mystery on our hands. We got a little murder mystery. We got Gwen in jail, in prison, not taking responsibility of ownership of her problems. We got the whole Lucas thing. We got Jan and this baby. Let's just go ahead and knock it on out, shall we? Now, Lucas and your angry behind. Here you go yet again with another who done it. You drunk on your behind, all on the bed, dead to the ground, drunk as a skunk. Abigail laid in the bed, dead. Well, she ain't, well, she's still breathing. But somebody done stabbed her. Chad happened, to find her. So we got a little whole murder mystery on our hand. But Lucas, should you really be surprised that this about to come out on you? That cat is out of the bag. This would have come out with this mystery of Abigail. Who did that to Abigail? Yeah, buddy, I've been waiting on this moment. You know what? I've been a little hard on Chad with this whole secret thing, with the whole Sammy kidnapping thing. And I find it funny. Chad was the one taking all this pressure and all this heat for something you did that he helped you, something you did that he actually helped you cover up. Now all of a sudden, it's about to come out and more people finding out, and more people, being concerned about this, like the Clydes, the Abigails. Lucas, there's nowhere to hide at this point. And you know what? I'm kind of glad you finally getting some heat for this. Poe Chad, well, not Poe Chad, but Poe Chad had to suffer, had to listen to this, had to wonder about this, scared about this, scared this was going to come out and he get some heat from this. He might face jail time for covering up for you and lying for you. Now that you back in town, you can take some heat and some pressure now. And the pressure look like it's getting to you finally. I'm glad Chad ain't the only one that got to suffer. Poe Chad sitting up here taking all your heat, your blame, all this confusion over Sammy kidnapping, and you the one that did it, while you off in Italy with Sammy having the time of your life, skiing and diving and whatever y'all doing in Italy, while Poe Chad had to sit here and worry about, is it gonna come out, how it's gonna come out, will Abigail still love me, will she hate me, where when everybody hate me that's concerned about this situation, and Sammy kidnapping and that actually kind of help cover it up, and I kind of blamed it on the devil, me and Kate. So it's nice to see that you're finally taking ownership and you finally feeling some of that pressure that Chad was feeling. And if I was Chad, I will come face to face to you and say, well, good. You know what? I've been taking the heat for this. I've been taking the blame for this. I had to deal with this. I'm around here being fake to my brother. I'm sitting up here, had to take ownership and had to keep it quiet. And I had to deal with all that about Sammy kidnapping and all that. I'm trying to get straight with my brother, trying to get the company back. And I got to deal with that coming back, hitting me in the back of my neck. So it's nice to see that you're finally taking some pressure from there. Finally, the pressure off of me and not on you. Well, kind of on you. But you getting more of it than I'm getting. So I know Chad happy about that. And Chad, you crazy. And I said that from the beginning. Chad, you as crazy as I don't know, get up and go. Because if that would have been me and that was coming up, and they was wondering and concerned of who did all that, and I ain't had nothing to do with it. I just shuffled a couple of papers here and there to make it seem like EJ did it, but he really didn't do it. I would have been calling Lucas on the phone, Probably would have took my behind to Italy. I probably would have went searching for Lucas behind, and would have been told his behind out back there. You got me here taking your crimes, got here taking the pressure and the blame, and I'm sitting up here trying to help get my company back from Gabby, and you sitting up here chilling and relaxing with Sam and knowing you the main one that kidnapped her. Now I got to sit back here looking dumb, lying to my brother. I can't help him take the company back because I'm sitting up here on the line and he trying to make peace and we trying to broker peace here, and I can't really do that because this mess right here you got me into that I got suckered into, and now I got to deal with all this and all that, and now my wife all in it, and now she want to find out what happened, who really done it, if it wasn't EJ cleared now, and you got my wife over here murder she wrote over here trying to figure out who really did it. So yeah, if I was you, Chad, I'd be cussing him out from when this started up until now. While he's sitting back here angry, upset, don't know what he mad for, but he mad at something. Lucas is a weird person to me. Like, I like Lucas, don't get me wrong, I love Lucas, him and all his antics, but he act like too much of a child for me. Like I said, you upset and you probably don't even much know the reason why you really upset with yourself, why you hit EJ. Y'all got into a little spat out there at the side of the Brady pub. Why are you swinging at EJ? Why you made it your business when Johnny broke it up to go over there to EJ and swing and hit him for? Like I said, you're basically winning. You got Sammy, you got her away from EJ. She in Italy, y'all enjoying yourself. You getting all the says. You finna marry her and all that. Why you still mad? I bet you can't tell us now valid reason why you really mad and why you punched EJ the way you did. You probably can't even much tell us why you mad. You just mad at the world at this point. And Kay, I don't care how much you try to protect your little baby finna go down. If Abigail don't uncover the truth once she find it back in it again, the truth gonna come out. So while you protecting one, why we can't do him like you did Philip? You find out Philip had a problem, you sought him out of town to get help. How come we never seen you do Lucas like that? So you like Philip more than you like Lucas is what you're saying. Because I'm not understanding how Lucas got away with all this, and now he causing more confusion, and now Chad added in that Abigail know this secret now, and the more you try to cover for him, the more lies he building up, and you already said, if this secret come out, Roman gonna be mad at you, Will gonna be mad at you, half of the Brady's gonna be pissed at you, everybody gonna be mad at you, including Sammy, that you basically lied for your son, even though you know he kidnapped that girl, holding that woman hostage, scared for her life. That woman don't know if she gonna see the daylight ever again. Like I said, that was kind of scary. And then on top of it, you had like your son need to fry for this one, like for real, like Lucas did too much this time around. Yes, I know Lucas is a brat and he do whatever he want to, and you basically let him get away with it, but he need to fry for this one, for real, cause I was scared for Sammy, and I know Sammy are fighting, I know Sammy, can handle her own in any situation. I was even scared for Sammy with her and her kidnapper. And you gonna let him get away with this, and now you covering and keep on protecting him? You better let your son go down for this, cause he need to go down for this, cause he did wrong, all because he wanted a woman that didn't want him and she wanted EJ. So he decided to play kidnapper games. But anyway, so let's move on. Let's go to the next Horton or Brady. They all connected together. So you gonna mean to tell me that the days riders got these people confused days and they don't know what day of the week it is or what month it is? We just found out Jan was pregnant in jail. It was only not even much a month in the jail. It was maybe a week's in jail. How we go from finding out she pregnant with Sean baby to now she's having a baby and the baby premature and got to be in ICU or the NICU? How do we jump from there to there? Now, I understand sometimes, pregnancies don't turn out the way they should turn out. And I understand all that and I get all of that. But can somebody please get some brain cells and put two and two together and realize that that baby ain't none of Sean baby? How we go from a DNA test to finding out that's Sean baby but not really Sean baby to a month or two later or a month later, somewhere around there, heading into 2 months later or a month later, somewhere around there, my timeline messed up with that, until now she's having pain. She was having a session with Marlena. The baby's coming. And all of a sudden, she didn't have a baby, then passed out and had a baby. And nobody's questioning these dates, and nobody's scratching their head like, we just found out you was pregnant not so long ago. How are you having a baby 2-3 months or a month or however days goes with their weeks and months later down the road that you're having a baby now? The baby shouldn't even much have no lungs yet. How are we really not questioning this right now or scratching our heads and questioning how are you having a baby this early in the game? And the baby breathing, the baby fine, is just a little small and need to be in the NICU. Am I the only one confused and lost here how we having a baby this late in the game and the baby's fine and the baby in the NICU and the baby a little tiny? Is this how it's gonna come out that ain't really Sean baby? Because this got to be the final stages of finding out that ain't none of Sean baby. Somebody on days better have some common sense and realize how is she having Sean baby this early, and we just not finding out. Matter of fact, I can Google it right here on this camera, and there's nowhere possible that she should be having this baby this early. And ain't nobody scratching their heads or how you having a baby this early. We just recently found out that she was having Sean baby. She didn't want to do the MUO test. You know the little MUO, I can't say it, that test where you can stick the thing in a placenta and find out, or you know how you do the little test when they're pregnant, when they're first, a couple of months pregnant. How we went from that till she's having a baby.
That's called a blood test.
Whatever. She shouldn't be having no baby this late in the game. Anyways, though, how? And another thing, Sean, I'm going to let you have this week. I'm going to let you have today, and I'm going to let you have Thursday and Friday. You giving Jan too much. And I kind of feel like Jan, and I feel what Jan is saying. All y'all on Jan's side. Now, Marlena, as much hell as she took your daughter through, as many times that she tried to hurt, harm, or KIL your daughter, why are you her psychiatrist again giving her sessions? I like it better when you were saying, no, I can't do this, I'll find you somebody else to do this. So you went, how we go for hurting, harming my daughter to now I'm giving you sessions? How? Marlena, you was doing right the first time when you told her, no, I can't do those with you. I can't have anything to do with you. My daughter's health and well-being gonna come first. You now hurting my daughter with this baby, pretending like you're having her husband baby. Why am I again having sessions with you? Trying to cure you? Then on top of it, We got Sean, now we got Marlena, and then we got Sean over here being a caring father for his baby and the baby mother. I understand where Bill coming from. At this point, I kind of understand that when she said that the first time when she was drinking and John and Marlena came in there in the bar with her, and John was talking to her, I kind of feel where she coming from, because that is too much. This the same woman that tried to blow both of y'all up in the building when y'all was in school. And we really gonna pretend that y'all really not taking her side? Marlena, I see where you going, where you said you want to closely monitor her to make sure she ain't faking and all that, telling us she cured but not really cured. But still, that hits too close to home, and I'm feeling what Belle is putting down, where y'all taking her side over mine, and I feel why Belle's only friend right now is EJ. So I'm feeling what she putting down. Now, Abigail, I don't understand how you sit there and let Gwen sit there and push your chain and press your buttons like that. I'm not understanding that. Why Gwen? Well, you can't block them when she calling for prayers, and that is a public phone, and but still. As soon as I would have found out that was Gwen calling me, I would have hung up in her face. We got nothing to talk about, nothing to discuss. And like Susan told her, curiosity killed the cat. And now look at you at the end of the Friday's episode. Stabbed, laying on your bed, But still, you really didn't have to do all that being petty with that girl mug for her dad. You really didn't have to do all that. I'm kind of torn there. You shouldn't have did it, but I kind of understand why you did it in the same breath. But yeah, why are we answering Gwen calls again? The same thing I told Belle. Tell Sean to leave you a message to let you know that it's me calling and not Jan calling. Cause she like to grab Sean's phone to make calls. So the same thing I would have told you, the same thing I would have told you to do Sean, so it's him calling and not Jan calling, playing on his phone, trying to harass you. The same thing I would have told Abigail. Why are we answering calls from Gwen again? And why are you taking your butt down there? And why are you still on about this whole grandmother? Did she really kill your grandmother or not? She's not going to give you what you want. And my money is on Gwen. Gwen, the one that probably did that to Abigail. That mug, crushing that mug the way Abigail did, smashing that mug. Gwen name is all over there. And I love the way Sarah ripped Gwen a new one. And then I also like the part where she tried to play victim, like she the victim here, and she at fault, and it's not really her fault. If it weren't for Abigail living in a syringe, if it weren't for Kristen doing that for you, how I'm getting blamed for this. Like, Gwen, you refuse to take any type of responsibility your way, wouldn't you? Don't you? Okay, fine. Let's play devil advocate here. Let's say, yes, it was Abigail's fault for leaving that syringe when she tried to give it to you, her and Gabby, but she didn't give it to you and she left it there. Then Kristen did that, Let's say that's all Abigail's fault there. Okay. Now, whose fault is it with the mask thing? And you pretending like you Sarah, then Ava, and then Abigail came in and tried to uncover the truth. It was y'all two that sent Abigail on that island, way Sarah was. Who gonna take responsibility for that? You or Kristen? Then on top of it, once Sarah got freed from the island and Sarah was getting her memory back, let's not forget that you went and switched the syringes. Oh, that's the doctor's fault, right? That's the doctor's fault. The doctor shouldn't have gave her that. We gonna blame that on the doctors. The doctor shouldn't have gave her that medicine without closely monitoring, make sure it was the right medicine. So we gonna blame the doctors for the syringe and injecting her. We gonna blame the doctors for that one, right? Gwen innocent and all this. We gonna blame the doctor for the whole, getting a double dose of that medicine. We gonna blame the doctors. We gonna blame the doctors for that when Gwen got no responsibility in that. That was not Gwen's fault that Abigail ended up on that island right along with Sarah. That Abigail left the syringe in the wine cellar in the Demara mansion in the basement. We gonna blame that on everybody else besides Gwen. It's everybody's fault besides yours. And I'm glad Sarah made you own all of that. And then she grinded salt in your wound when she said me and Xander back together and we getting married and he loved me. You tried to hold on to something, didn't you? But Sarah shut you up real quick though, didn't she? I liked that scene. So who y'all think done it? We got Lucas, we got Leo, and then we got Gwen. Who y'all think did it? I don't think Lucas never been a strong type to do something like that. Lucas will do a little kidnapping here and there, but to take someone alive, Lucas ain't got the balls. Lucas is out for me. Leo, not that couple. But like I said, it's definitely Gwen. But we know we ain't gonna find out that maybe by the end of this year, we ain't gonna find out who really did it. My money on Gwen, the one that did this, 100%. I say either. Well, Lucas is kind of desperate right now. I can see Lucas trying to hold on to Sammy and his freedom and all that, because he was, having thoughts in the Brady pub where he was saying, oh, maybe she gonna find out that she finna write an article about this. I can go to prison. So I can see Lucas being desperate and thirsty enough to hold on to. I can see him. Leo, he harmless. All he gonna do is try to blackmail you for a couple of dollars or a couple of $100,000. Yeah, Leo is out for me. I can see the Lucas or Gwen doing this. Who y'all think it is? But anyway, so y'all, that was the episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all night and have a good weekend, and I'll catch you later. Bye.